What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I am an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the you versus them for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Some of you guys could be getting into in a relationship that's going to help you grow spiritually, Gemini, or that is what's being advised. You should go towards people that are more spiritual or whatever. Okay, choose more positive people. Um, all right. I'm going to do you versus them. I'm going to see how you're feeling versus how they're feeling. Clarify and pull an oracle. If the roles are reversed, reverse them. I do offer personal readings. That information is in the description box below. A lot of you guys, this is a side note. A lot of you guys were meant to be rich in this lifetime, or you were meant to be have long-term stability in this lifetime, okay? Since you were a baby. Okay, since you were a baby. And I feel like you would know this because, you have had to, your life could have been very difficult since you were a child. Okay. But I feel like that's the universe showing you, but I feel like you never gave up. Okay. I feel like you're very resilient, and I feel like you are a self-made individual. And every time life knocked you down, you got right back up. Okay. I feel like a lot of you guys are self-reliant. You did not need anybody else to get you up. You got yourself up. Um, and the universe wants you to know that your life was set up that way. Because, it's kind of like you have to work hard the first 20 years of your life so that the next 20 years is easy. That's kind of the situation. And I feel like when it comes to your money and stability, something was always happening, something was always up, or it was always rocky, but that was to prepare you for the next 20 years, because the next 20 years you're going to be chilling, not having to do nothing, and that is going to be your reward for you busting your ass these last 20 years to really get yourself back up every time somebody try to knock you down, and like I said, this was meant to teach you resilience, self-reliance, courage, strength, teach you that, sometimes all you have is yourself, some of you guys could have experienced a situation where, like, you had a lot and now you don't really have much, but I feel like you, through that whole process, you have still not given up. And a lot of you guys, I'm hearing the dark side. The universe was testing you to see if you were going to go into the dark side, because if you were, then they weren't going to give you the next 20 years full of long-term money, because then you were going to use that for negative. Okay, so the universe has been testing you these last 20 years, or something like that. But I feel it's a long time. They've been testing you to see if you're going to, they could be creating scenarios where it seems like the world is about to end. It's going to seem like the worst thing ever, to see if you're going to crack and go to the dark side. I feel like a lot of you guys didn't, and you stayed true. And that's why you have 20 years of long-term stability. Others of you caved in and you chose the dark side. You chose the dark side, and you don't have 20 years of safety coming towards you. I feel like it's the opposite. Okay, so, depending on, like I said, how you've been acting with your money and stability the last 20 years, if you have been, you know, people have been knocking you down and you've been getting back up and not trying to knock somebody else down because you're knocked down, then you're good until the day you leave this planet. If you were knocked down and you try to knock somebody else down, then what something is coming down for you is what's going to happen, because you failed the test. And you cannot, if the universe gives you what you were supposed to have, you would not do well with that. You would be out of your path. You're so bad that, anyways, reverse the messages if you need to. Let's begin. You have the Five of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Swords, the Three of Wands in reverse, the Four of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Um. So I feel like you did something that you don't regret, or you did something and like you were like, I'm gonna do this and I'm not gonna give a fuck about it, and now you're stuck. With the Three of Wands in reverse, I feel like there's unexpected delays, okay, and I feel like you're realizing that, damn, everybody is getting this message. I feel like you're realizing that like you got yourself stuck or something. I feel like you're realizing that like the person that you, whatever you did, that you don't care about what you did, like you're realizing like they were like that's the most solid person you've ever met or whatever. Oh man, Seven of Swords in reverse. You're about to realize how you self-sabotage. Oh man. Oh man. What about them? The Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Justice card, the Six of Wands, and the Nine of Swords in reverse with the Page of Coins in reverse. Okay. Make sure that you're paying attention to your health, okay? I feel this person is going to accept a new opportunity, or they did. With the Nine of Cups in reverse, they feel like you're full of empty promises. You are not their wish. They don't want you. With the Justice card here, this person's going to get good karma, good justice for whatever you did. With the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Six of Wands, they are going to be successful, and they're not stressing because they know that they're supposed to be exactly where they're supposed to be at. They're also not stressing because they know that they didn't do anybody wrong. That was you. Let's clarify. Could be a Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All I have right now. Let's start with them. What's the Ace of Coins here for them? The King of Swords here. Yeah, this person's very honest, very integral, so they're gonna get a new opportunity. The Empress. This person is an Empress. You mistreated an Empress. Oh yeah, that karma's gonna be real nice to you, sweetheart. The Page of Pentacles. Yeah, because this person is an Empress and they do the work and they're honest and integral and they treat others the way that they want to be treated, the universe is going to offer them a new opportunity. They're going to get something new. Something with their health could be getting better as well. What is the Nine of Cups in reverse? The Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this person found out early that you were not going to keep your promise. So, you know, they did what they did. The King of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. Yep. And they mostly closed themselves off to you here and started focusing on themselves or working on something. Okay. This person knows that you're watching them, stalking them here. They know. What's the Justice card? The Strength card in reverse. Could be a Leo or a Capricorn. I do feel this person knows that they're going to get good karma, good justice because you do too much. You forced it. You did too much. Okay. This person knows that you have controlling issues. The Ten of Swords here and the Page of Swords. Yeah, this person found out that you're going to betray them, that you're going to backstab them here. They also found out that they're going to get good karma, good justice. So, what's the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Six of Wands here? The Justice card in reverse and the Page of Pentacles. All right. Yeah, I feel this person's going to be successful. I feel like they are going to overcome whatever you did to them here. They're going to be able to start something new. Okay. The Four of Pentacles here with the Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel like this person feels like you're really stupid and you're dumb and you don't make good decisions. You don't think about the future. With the Four of Pentacles here, this person feels like you're holding on to them here. And the more that you hold on to them, the more negative karma you're going to get. That's why this person's not worried. They're like, okay, the longer Gemini holds on to me, the more negative karma they get and the more good karma I get. Okay. Whatever, I'm not worried. Let me go focus on being successful. Like, that's what you need to do, is focus on your damn self, too. What's the Five of Cups here in reverse for Gemini? If it's reverse the messages. The Nine of Wands. Yeah, now your guard is up. Like, you did somebody wrong. Now you're realizing you did the wrong person wrong, and now your guard is up. Now you're the victim. What's the Eight of Swords here? Shut up. Like, the Devil. Yeah, that's you. You're toxic, you're abusive, you're controlling, and now you're stuck because now you're realizing my toxic ways are messing up my life. Yes, they are. They're making you make stupid ass decisions. You literally allowed the best thing in your life slip away because of your toxic, controlling ways. The Judgment here, and the only way to save yourself is by you deciding to not be toxic anymore and controlling. You can only make this decision. The universe is not going to do it for you. So if you want to keep losing out on stuff, then keep being toxic. The universe is not going to help you. You have to help yourself. That's like smoking cigarettes. The universe is not gonna come and do something to help you stop. No, they're gonna allow it to get bigger. They're gonna allow you to get sick. Whatever. You have to tell yourself, "I'm done. I quit." You have to tell yourself that. Have enough courage and strength and discipline within yourself to tell yourself, "I'm done being this toxic, controlling, manipulative person." The Ten of Pentacles here, okay? Yeah, I feel like you're gonna have to make a decision yourself, because if you don't, I feel like there's conversations being talked. Like, I feel like people are talking about you at work, or in your home situation. Something is going to happen here that's going to wake you up. Because not only it's like yeah, this is it's an issue in love, but the universe is going to show you how you're controlling in abusive and toxic ways is a problem outside of love, within your family dynamic or a work dynamic. You're being talked about right now. People are trying to figure out what they're going to do with you because they can't handle your abusive, toxic ways. You're doing too much in love and in outside of love. What's the Three of Wands in reverse? You have the Six of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're stuck. You've been staying stuck on the past. You stay stuck on things, and of course you do, because you're abusive and controlling. And when you're trying to control everything and you don't just allow shit to flow, you're causing a holdup, a blockage. The Eight of Pentacles. You're being watched at work. Look, while you're working, someone's watching you. I'm telling you. You have the Ace of Pentacles. There's going to be a beginning that's going to be offered to you here, and you need to take it. The universe is about to give you a freaking a lifeboat, because not only are you not gonna get this person, your negative karma is going to come from your family or your work situation, and you're gonna have to take a risk and jump ship, leave town. I'm hearing type of shit. The universe is gonna come and save you, but not the way that you want to. They're not gonna come and save you and save everything. No. Because you cannot you cannot do it yourself, so you're not gonna have time to pack and take whatever you want. No, the universe is gonna have that lifeboat outside. You're gonna hear the ding ding ding. You got 2 hours. If you don't make it outside before the ding, then whatever you leave behind, it stays behind, and you stay behind too. So either you get on the lifeboat. You're gonna have to make a lot of compromises and a lot of sacrifices to get on that lifeboat. But hey, you're alive. You're alive. And whatever is happening to you outside of love, that is just to show you how you are in love. That's just to wake your ass up. What is the Four of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune? You have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, now you're like, oh, it was supposed to be them. Well, you can't have them in this lifetime. What you have to do now is work on your controlling on your controlling side and wait for that lifeboat. Because shit's about to fall apart for you, bro. You have the Death card. Stop trying to bring something back to light. Leave it dead. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The universe does not trust your movements. They don't trust you. This person doesn't trust you. So it's a no. And like I said, with the Justice card in reverse, you did this person wrong. So no. Like, the universe is like, why would we give this to you? You're crazy. What you need to do is work on your toxic and controlling side, because it's affecting other stuff. And the universe is about to show you, you shouldn't even be worried about this person. What you need to be worried about is your family or your job, because that's about to be a problem. And some of y'all don't even see that because you've been so controlling and focused on this shit that something else is falling apart for you. And you don't even see it coming. Can I have a card for Gemini? Because you're so obsessively controlling over this. Can I have a card for Gemini? You have life purpose, number 19. Okay, yeah, you were supposed to do this. Because at some point, you're going to wake up. Anybody who has that devil energy, the universe is not like, what do you think is going to happen? I feel like it was fate and destined for you to lose the job. It was fate and destined for you to lose the family. It was also fated and destined for you to do this person wrong, so that you could lose. Because you know what the real problem is here. It's gonna be a Cancer, Gemini. It's not even this person. It's your job or your family. That's the problem. But the universe knew Gemini is not gonna pay attention to their job or their family, because they're so abusively controlling. So what are we going to do? We're going to bring Gemini the awareness through love, because Gemini is so obsessive and toxic and controlling in love. That's what they're focused on so much, that we're going to put some freaking pea in their soup, because you're so obsessed with eating soup. Okay, Gemini is distracted. All right, we're going to have to make the soup taste bad. And instead of you just throwing out the soup, the universe knew that you weren't going to do that because you're toxic. What did you do? I'm going to do something to you. So then you did something to this person. And the universe knew, great. Now Gemini is going to get their karma. And your karma is your job or your family falling apart. Because that's the problem. That's where your obsessive controlling thing comes from. Your job or your family. It's not even love, but it spills into love, which is the highest frequency. Love controls everything. Love is the biggest umbrella. So if you're a controlling, abusive, toxic person in love, everything underneath that, that's all that you're spreading is toxic, abusive, controlling energy. So now your job is going to be toxic and abusive and controlling to you. Or your family is going to be toxic and abusive and controlling to you, because that is the umbrella that you feed love. And love is the highest frequency. Love is how we obtain everything, even money. What about them? You have the Rainbow Reviver in reverse, number 24. They don't want to fix things. Of course they don't. You did them wrong. The Justice card is in reverse. You did them wrong. You didn't have to do what you did at all, but you decided to do it because you didn't care. Okay, so now when something falls apart for you, no one's going to care then. Do you understand? With the Life Purpose card, the tables are about to turn, sweetheart. This is the Wheel of Fortune, fate and destiny. It's about to turn, sweetheart. Now you're about to get treated in the same way you treated this person. And because you gave no fucks about you didn't care about other people's emotions, because you don't, then your family's not going to care about your emotions. Neither is your job. You have soulmates in reverse, number 33. It's not this person. Move on. All that I have for you, I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.